18 to 24% was okay. This is what it was. This is what it was. And these are obviously early numbers, but this is what it was. 75 or older, 53,000. Jesus fucking Christ, these old fucks. That's why there were so many fucking old fucks at the polling location today. Goddamn. 65 to 74, 73,000. Old fucks, old fucks, old fucks, old fucks, old fucks. Old fucks. Why is the younger generation voting? Chad, I got a genuine question for y'all. Why do y'all think the younger generation is not voting? I haven't registered yet. Why do y'all think the younger generation is not voting? Unserious youths. They don't give a fuck. Just discouragement because they tired. Because shit don't matter to them. No faith in the system. They a little slow. Ban jelly. Fatigued or ignorant. Chromosomes fucked. Mental health. Too busy working, trying to make it in life. Ain't paying attention. They ain't getting distracted by other shit online. No care for what's going on because everything sucks. Birth defects. A few people I saw is what I would chop it up to. Fraz or Gojo, mental health. Fraz, no faith in the system. Discouragement. I see discouragement. I see fatigued or ignorant. What else I see? Chromosomes, I'm on the floor. No, dead ass. Chromosomes is nuts. Nigga said inbreeding. All right, yo. Yo. What the fuck is wrong with Panda? Panda got a genuine, Panda got some shit wrong with his fucking head. Bro, the younger generation is not voting because there's literally no incentive to vote for them. There's no incentive to vote for them because none of the candidates' policies or even personas are even remotely fucking interesting to the younger generation. They don't believe in the system no more because it's been fucked and it will continue to be fucked realistically until we're the majority, which is not the case. It's like voting for someone old ass granddad. Young people got more pressure to vote in the same party lines as their community too. I don't think there's anything wrong with young people voting in their I get what you're saying. Like if they grow up in a red community or something. Yeah, that is true. But a lot don't want to, so they just don't vote. A lot don't want to so they just don't vote. I think amongst a lot of things in this country, like one, polling locations and fucking polling times. Like for instance, today was, what's it? It is a, what is it? What day is it? Fuck. Chat, what day is it? God damn it. Chat, what day is it? Come on, first nigga to answer, get a fucking sub. Come on. What day is it? Tuesday. Shout out to my nigga Chibi. So not only is it a Tuesday, I feel like that's another thing. It's not easy to just, like me, I have the ability to walk out my house today, go to my nearest polling location, which was literally like, literally like a 5-second walk. It was like maybe a 5-second walk. I went to my polling location and then I fucking voted, right? I have the ability to do that. Kids be in school, my nigga. The polls open at 6. So if you're not going to go before, then you got to start school at what? 7, right? You start school at 7. You're not out of school till 3. You might have clubs. You might have sports. You might have other obligations, work. You might there's so many things that stop people in general from voting, but hella more so 18 through 20-year-olds because nigga, when are they gonna vote, my nigga? Now, unless the school, which you have some schools that give like periods, time like frames where you can go out and vote, right? And that's sometimes a requirement. But in a lot of schools, that's not the case. They don't give no fuck, bro. Also, couple that with the lack of enthusiasm around polling. Couple that with the Dow is up 50,000. We up. Look, couple that with the lack of enthusiasm. Couple that with fucking rising prices and everything that we have. Couple that with fucking how badly Gen Z is demonized. Bro, it's like, bro, there's no wonder why young kids don't get out and vote, my nigga. Like, actually, there's no wonder. Like, when you really put it on paper, where's JJ? JJ's in his room. When you really put it on paper, bro, there's no wonder why motherfuckers don't vote, my nigga. 18 plus gang, who's starting at 17 and getting out of college at 3? Nigga, what? Hella people go to school, like have 8 a.m.s and then we'll have classes throughout the day. What are you talking about? What about niggas who also be like in night school and shit like that? Matt Weezy, you ever gonna try a new hairstyle? Hell no. My loctician tell me to every time. And I'm not doing that shit. You fed me. But you get to choose in college. True, you get to choose, but that's another thing. You think niggas choose their classes and be like, oh, let me make sure I got time to vote this year. I just said as well as it's disincentivized across the entire generation. Bro, if we are going to make it seem like Gen Z just woke up randomly one day and was like, I don't want to do anything to help the world, what the fuck are we lying for? We're bullshitting. What are we talking about, bro? You expect these 18 and 19-year-olds to plan out their day and be like, yeah, let me make sure to go vote in the middle of my college day, in the middle of my 3 fucking classes. And the candidate has never even mentioned shit about nothing I care about. Not mentioned shit about nothing I care about. Not ever been to my school. Not ever said anything about, the younger generation being the forefront and needing to make shit happen and needing to be involved and nothing. These communities aren't even fucking invested in, my nigga. What are you talking about? And then half of these niggas don't go to college, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? This did not just happen overnight, bro. This is not something that is just devoid, like, oh, it just came up in a vacuum and Gen Z is just, and that's what I also meant about the demonizing Gen Z as a whole. We be acting like Gen Z literally popped out of a vagina and was just like, no, I want to be nothing. What are we talking about? Bro, Gen Z was told the same lie as millennials, is that if you grind hard and you XYZ and you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you're gonna make it in life. And then by 2008 housing crisis, nigga, what were we? 4? Nigga, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old. At that point, you'd already fucked the entire housing market, economy, all types of shit. Then you had a million other things happen in that same exact time, including low-key having a black president, which then gave niggas the go around, which then gave niggas the go around. We were gaslit. Thank you. Like, stop it. And this is the thing. Millennials will also say, yo, we were gaslit into believing something. But at this point, bro, nigga, Gen Z is 20. That means millennials, my nigga, are in their 30s and 40s and pushing 50 at this point. The reality of it is across that time frame, across those 2 generations, 2 to 3. I'm not saying that the generation before millennials. What's the one before millennials again? Is it Y? What is it? Or is it? It's not the boomers. Is it the boomers? What is it? What is the one right before the Gen X? Sorry, thought it was Y. Not saying that Gen X didn't play a big part, but that, or not saying that Gen X was not included in that in a bit. I know baby boomers are before, yeah. Not saying that they didn't play a part in that a bit, but bro, we're not acting like Gen Z is not under the exact same umbrella as millennials. What the fuck are we talking about? And if not, it's worse because of social media. And that's another thing that niggas is not ready to wrap their heads around. Social media makes all of this shit 10 times the fuck worse. And if you you can't debate that, my nigga. You can't debate that, my nigga. Social media makes it 10 times the fuck worse. In every single regard, my nigga. Because it's an information, not only does it improves your ability to gain information, XYZ. In that same level, bro, you can send shit around the exact same way. Like it basically what I mean by that is like this, right? Let's take into example we were talking about an example of this is cyberbullying. Bro, niggas learned about cyberbullying. And we were taught a version of cyberbullying that was outdated by the year we was taught it. Y'all niggas learned cyberbullying was what? A nigga, you maybe post a picture or maybe in a chat room or XYZ and someone is talking about you, creating rumors about you, XYZ. Nigga, all of this was happening. They was saying all of this shit. Meanwhile, shit like deepfakes were starting to get its startup. A deepfake is a whole different type of cyberbullying. You got to think about that. Like Charlie Kirk and the Kirkify memes is a version of cyberbullying. This nigga is a dead man. This nigga is a dead person that was executed on video. The nigga was executed. They putting this nigga face on niggas. We are learning outdated versions. We were learning outdated versions of our internet while we were in school. I remember being a kid that knew a lot about the internet and that knew a lot about certain shit that was happening. And these niggas my teachers would tell me I needed to not worry about shit like that, or I needed to disinvolve myself with literally the biggest revolutionary change of the last 100 years. What are we talking about? So you get to a point, bro. It gets to a point where you cannot keep blaming the other generation. You cannot keep blaming the other generation. We cannot sit here and say, oh, Gen Z didn't come out to vote again, and act as if there's not genuine reason for why they're not coming out to vote. We watching niggas get their fucking legs blown off, and then you have niggas like Daniel Bliss with a legacy. Daniel Bliss with a legacy following. With a legacy following that will sit there and get him another win just because they know the turnout's going to be up. And this nigga can't say the word genocide. They don't give a fuck. That's not Gen Z's fault. They don't give a fuck about bombing kids. No, that's a generational gap there that is missing. Social media has allowed, even though it's desensitized Gen Z. Social media, can somebody untime out Beard of Christ? He got timed out for 100 seconds. He probably said some dumb shit because, you know, the bots be tweaking. My fault, gang. Social media. Fuck, what was I saying? Fuck. I'm too high to be fucking stopping in between and shit. God damn it. School trying to tell me they know more about the internet when all they know is PowerPoints and documents. Like, what are we talking about? You be learning bullshit. Be learning straight bullshit. And also, it's not even just, okay, why don't they just teach better things? Why y'all think teachers don't teach shit? Why y'all think teachers don't teach shit like this or better things? Besides what I was just talking about, how it's this and they don't want the older generation do not want to embrace the internet. They've never wanted to embrace the internet until they've realized now that there's only there is no going back to before the internet. And that's what's so jarring to me, is that when I first found the internet, I knew there was nothing we're never going to go back to no internet. You'd think they'd integrate it. No, because also what the internet is education. Why does Gen Z sit here and be like, oh my God, all of this shit don't matter anyways, I'm not voting, this shit don't... Bro, it's because niggas are educated enough to know that even if we vote and we come out and vote to these niggas, there's shit like pacts between the United States and Israel that's gonna keep getting these kids bombed. So in their mind, right, this is a underdeveloped mind. In their mind, we don't really have to worry about it. We're not gonna be that change. We don't have to worry about the shit. We have to worry about what's in front of us. We have to worry about what's right now, which is, my nigga, gas is $5 fucking. Name a generation that had that. Meanwhile, the federal minimum wage is $7 fucking. This nigga just started a war, and the fucking gas prices just went up in some parts to $5 a gallon. And these niggas got us at a $7 federal minimum wage. Like, come on, bro. Shit hasn't changed for 30-something years, for fuck's sake. We're not gonna sit here and act like Gen Z, because that's the shit that they want niggas to think. It's Gen Z's fault that these things aren't changing. These things are turning. Bro, the CIA throws money into meme accounts, bro. You got to think about that. And then you'll sit down and these Democrats or these niggas will look you dead in your face and be like, why do you give a fuck about this internet shit? This shit don't make no sense. Knowing damn well that the CIA is... Gen Z is only... Let me tell you what Gen Z is. Gen Z is only a product of its fucking environment, my nigga. Just like everything the fuck else. Y'all niggas fucked this shit up. Y'all niggas didn't fix shit. Y'all niggas left us with fuck all. It's just this was not... The meteor hasn't hit us yet, guys. They're not dead yet. So they have to blame somebody until they're fucking dead. Then y'all can go on and dip while the fucking earth is burning. Like, let's stop acting like Gen Z's not a product of a literal no investment for the past how many years. Because it's been more about making fucking money. It's been more about making money. That's what it's been more about the whole fucking time. Social media provides manufactured agoraphobia. What? Hold on. What the fuck is agoraphobia, child? Agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder characterized by an intense fear of situations where escape might be difficult or help unavailable if a panic attack occurs, often leading to homebound avoidance. Let me read what he said again. Social media provides manufactured agoraphobia. You know, dead ass. No, dead ass. No, dead ass. I never heard of that shit. Agoraphobia. Am I saying it right? Shit, all money dirty. Panic, pretty much. Okay, bet. Word of the day, agoraphobia. As MLK said, capitalism outlived its usefulness. Yeah, literally. It got worse during COVID. Oh my fucking God. We haven't even talked about that. We're acting as if Gen Z didn't live through that. Everybody lived through that, yes. But it was a significant difference from niggas who was working, niggas who was XYZ, versus them niggas who was like 8th grader. Like, they was 8th graders in one year, and then they blinked and they were sophomores. No. They blinked and they were juniors. And they were juniors. I was a sophomore. It was my sophomore year. And I blinked. I literally blinked. And I was a senior, my nigga. My nigga. And I feel like, and I would debate that that's a pretty decent exchange. Sophomore to senior. Nigga, 8th grade to like sophomore or junior is terrible, my nigga. To be online between those moments. Those are critical development moments, bro. Those are critical moments, bro. And while those critical moments were happening, niggas was getting their neck knelt on by cops and shit. And y'all niggas was saying blue lives matter, all lives matter. Yo, we're not gonna act like Gen Z's not a product of their environment, bro. I be hating that bullshit, bro. Just straight bullshitting. Also, I don't give a fuck what you say. Niggas died before. Yes, niggas died before the internet. But with the internet, that's why you have Trayvon Martins. That's why you have Ahmaud Arbery's. That's why you have Breonna Taylor. That's why you have George Floyd's. Those things only happen with the age of technology increasing, my nigga. So what's that effect? Y'all don't even know yet. There hasn't been no studies on it yet. Or there's studies, but there hasn't been significant 40, 50, 60-year studies on the effects of social media on these same events. Why? Because the shit just came out. We done had a cool maybe 37 to 40 years. And half of that's been spent bullshitting. Half of that's been... No. More than half of that's been spent regressing. Pulling back on education. Pulling back on community development. Pulling back on those things. On healthcare. Pulling back on DI. We gotta stop fucking acting like this shit is a vacuum, bro. That's why Cap means so much. If a nigga acting why it meant so much to me, that's why, bro. Because I knew they was gonna do this old bullshit, she's too young shit. Y'all niggas are like, oh my God, insufferable. Bro, all you saw was black people dying all the time on the internet. Yeah, dead ass. And Trump doubling down, causing Charlottesville riots. My nigga, I was in Virginia when Charlottesville happened. I think we were like 2 towns over when Charlottesville happened. You know how terrified I was, my nigga? That was me 8th grade year, going into my 8th grade year. Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas is bullshitting. My eye twitching, chat. I'm about to have a stroke. The internet only been around since the early 90s. Yeah. We were able to see it in real time. We would have learned about this whitewashed version months after without the internet. No, dead ass. Why people got to learn the actual history? Emmett Till, for fuck's sake, like it's not new. We just got more eyes on it and the propaganda machine is working overtime. No, dead ass. To pull our education back. No, dead ass.